All right, guys, we're back in my garage for another episode of the B58 Digest. If you're new to the channel, I use these videos to help keep you updated on the latest developments in the B58 community. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe to the channel. There will be a lot more of these videos coming out in the future. So in today's video, we're going to talk about another B58 upgrade that's going to be coming from a manufacturer in the UK. So you guys have been getting definitely a lot of wins lately, and I know this is a big deal because if you have somebody in the UK that's making your parts, you can avoid, the crazy import costs and shipping fees and things like that. So today we're talking about an upgrade from Osprey Performance. Some of you might be familiar with them because they've made a lot of like intakes and catch cans and different things in the past. And now they have presented their new OP1000 turbo upgrade kit. And so this is looking really cool. It's basically a full frame turbo setup. It's a bottom mount turbo, and you can kind of see how everything looks really nice and clean. The way that they're designing this is basically focused on making it 100% plug and play. So the goal is you can basically drive in with your turbo kit, get everything installed, and then drive out of the shop without any issues. So this turbo kit is going to come with a Pulsar GTX 3584 RS, and then it also comes with a Turbo Smart external wastegate as well as a Turbo Smart blow-off valve. And it will also come with an eBoost 2 controller. And this is one that I've had in the past on another car. It's a very easy to use controller, and it has some adjustable presets so you can basically change your map settings on the fly. And it also is extremely expandable, so you can add additional inputs and outputs, set up boost by gear and things like that. So it's a really good controller with a lot of room to increase its capabilities. It's also going to come with a stainless steel manifold, and that's insulated. You can kind of see what the heat shielding looks like in this image. And then it also comes with a Funk Motorsports wastegate and turbo blanket. So everything is going to be really sealed up to help keep as much heat out of the engine bay as possible, especially on those really hot exhaust components. Then they're of course also going to provide a downpipe, dump pipe, charge pipe, and intake that all fit with this turbo kit so that you can run all of your OEM sensors. And then it's even going to come with its own base pump fuel tune. So again, this is something that you'll be able to plug in, flash your own map, and have something that you can drive out of the shop with until you're ready to get your custom tune. And as you add on additional, fuel upgrades, strengthen your transmission, your intake manifold, and all those other auxiliary components, you can just continue turning it up and growing into this kit. So they're still doing a lot of testing with this right now, and it's in the development phase. They're actually going to be putting it on Harvey's M140i, and you guys might remember him. That was the white car that we posted last year. He ran a 9.8 second quarter mile with his Pure 800 setup, and he was just kind of ready to push harder from there. And you guys know how I feel, once you kind of find those limits of a hybrid, the next step up is a full frame turbo. So definitely excited to see how development goes with this, and he'll be testing it on his car, and he's got all the upgrades that they would need probably to max it out. They're pricing it pretty competitively right now, and they're expecting it to come in around 5,500 pounds. And they also have a lot of aspirations in the future to add additional options. So they'll probably offer smaller turbos and also potentially internally gated turbos so that you can, reuse your stock electronic wastegate, or at least have, that simpler control with an internal gate. So at this point, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on their social media platforms to see what comes next, but very, very excited to see how this goes. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps. And if you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below.